Think about it. The air you just breathed in, the water you drank this morning, and the food on your plate right now. Where do they come from? They aren't just commodities, they are gifts from a highly complex, interconnected web of life that we belong to. India is a global biological superpower, home to a breathtaking array of plants and animals. But right now, this incredible wealth is under massive stress. By the end of this session, you won't just be ready to ace your board exams, you'll see the world around you in a completely different light. If you want to master this entire chapter effortlessly, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell right now so you never miss a crucial chapter breakdown. To provide an even more detailed, comprehensive breakdown of CBSE Class 10 Social Science Chapter 2, Forest and Wildlife Resources, the core concepts have been expanded into structured sections containing precise terminology, statistical facts, and analytical insights explicitly stated in the text. The ecological core. Understanding biodiversity, the interconnected web. The chapter establishes that the human species does not exist in isolation. We are merely a single component in a highly complex ecological system. The planet is shared with millions of other living organisms, ranging from microscopic bacteria and lichens to massive banyan trees, blue whales, and elephants. Life support systems. The text explicitly highlights that our primary biological necessities are continuously recycled and provided by other organisms. Air. Plants and microorganisms continuously recreate the quality of the oxygen we breathe. Water. Natural systems purify the water required for human consumption. Soil. Biotic organisms form and maintain the fertility of the soil that produces global food supplies. Primary producers. Forests act as the foundational pillars of this entire network. They are classified as primary producers because all other heterotrophic living beings directly or indirectly depend on them for energy and sustenance. Defining biodiversity. Biological diversity is defined as the immense wealth of wildlife and cultivated species, which exhibit vast variations in form and functional capabilities but are tightly integrated through a complex network of multi-directional interdependencies. 2. India's flora and fauna, wealth and vulnerabilities. Global biological superpower. India ranks as one of the world's most biologically diverse nations. It features an exceptionally vast array of biological species, and scientists estimate that the number of species yet to be discovered in the subcontinent is likely twice or thrice the number currently recorded. The trap of insensitivity. Because these natural resources are heavily integrated into the socio-economic fabric of daily life in India, they are frequently taken for granted. Consequently, this lack of environmental sensitivity has put these ecosystems under immense ecological stress, causing rapid declines in wildlife populations and forestry cover. 3. The mechanics of conservation in India. The mandate for conservation. The text highlights that conservation is not merely an aesthetic choice but a survival necessity. It preserves ecological diversity, maintains our vital life support systems, water, air, soil, and protects genetic diversity. Sectoral dependence. The chapter provides direct examples of how human industries rely on genetic health. Agriculture. Modern agricultural systems remain heavily reliant on traditional, genetically diverse crop varieties to maintain pest resistance and crop health. Fisheries. The global fishing industry is strictly dependent on maintaining healthy, undisturbed aquatic biodiversity. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter. When we talk about biodiversity, we are talking about a massive network of interdependencies. Forests aren't just collections of trees, they are the primary producers that keep our entire planet alive. Historically, we've pushed these resources to the brink. But India fought back. In 1972, the government implemented the Indian Wildlife Protection Act, banning hunting and legally shielding endangered species. We launched Project Tiger in 1973 to save our apex predators and massive biotypes. We even classified our vast forests into reserved, protected, and unclassed forests to manage them better. But here is the real secret of this chapter, and the ultimate exam favorite. Top-down government rules aren't enough. The real heroes are the local communities. From the local villagers in Sariska fighting off mining corporations to the 5 villages in Alwar setting up their own 1,200-hectare wildlife sanctuary, ordinary people are doing extraordinary things. The Indian Wildlife Protection Act, 1972. In response to national demands by conservationists during the 1960s and 1970s, the federal government enacted this landmark legislation. Its core mechanics included protected list publication, formulating and publishing an official All India Register of Protected Species, habitat legalities, providing stringent legal protection to designated wildlife habitats and completely banning the hunting of endangered animals, trade restrictions, enforcing legal barriers against the commercial trade of wildlife parts and derivatives, infrastructure, establishing networks of national parks and wildlife sanctuaries across various states, targeted species-specific interventions. The central government launched targeted conservation initiatives for animals facing immediate extinction, large mammals and predators, the Asiatic lion, the Kashmir stag, Hongol, and the one-horned rhinoceros. Crocodilian varieties, targeted preservation for 3 distinct species, the freshwater crocodile, the saltwater crocodile, and the gharial. Recent legal additions. Comprehensive full or partial protection against trade and hunting has been extended to the Indian elephant, the black buck, chinkara, the great Indian bustard, Gadawan, and the snow leopard. IV. Comprehensive Case Study. Project Tiger. The Crisis, 1973. Tigers are recognized as a vital apex species within the faunal web. In 1973, national data revealed that the tiger population had plummeted to a critical low of 1,827 individuals, down from an estimated 55,000 at the beginning of the 20th century. Primary drivers of decline. The text outlines specific systemic threats responsible for this collapse. Extensive poaching to feed illegal trade networks. The shrinkage of wilderness habitats due to human expansion. The depletion of the natural prey-based species within the ecosystem. Commercial demand for tiger skins and the systemic use of tiger bones in traditional Asian medicines. Geographic target area. Because India and Nepal collectively provide the natural habitat for nearly 2/3 of the world's surviving tiger population, these 2 countries became the primary targets for international illegal poaching syndicates. Launch and strategic shift. Launched in 1973, Project Tiger shifted the conservation paradigm. It recognized that saving the tiger was not just about protecting a single species, but about preserving entire biotypes of sizable magnitude. Key tiger reserves in India. Corbett National Park, Uttarakhand Sundarban National Park, West Bengal Bandhavgarh National Park, Madhya Pradesh Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary, Rajasthan Manas Tiger Reserve, Assam Periyar Tiger Reserve, Kerala. The evolution of conservation. The strategy has evolved from single-component protection to holistic biodiversity management. Under Wildlife Act notifications in 1980 and 1986, minor organisms like hundreds of butterflies, moths, beetles, and a single dragonfly species were added to the protected registry. In 1991, botany was officially integrated into the program, starting with the protection of 6 specific plant species. Versus legal classification and distribution of forests. India's vast forest estates are managed and regulated through the government's forest department or related administrative bodies. The text organizes them into 3 legal categories. 1. Reserved forests, legal status. constitute more than half of the country's total forest land. They are legally deemed the most valuable zones strictly reserved for conserving forest cover and wildlife. Concentration. Highly prevalent in states like Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and Maharashtra. 2. Protected forests, legal status. Comprise nearly 1/3 of the total national forest area. These lands are officially guarded by the Forest Department against any further degradation or resource depletion. Concentration. The bulk of forest lands are categorized as protected in Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Odisha, and Rajasthan. 3. Unclassed forests. Legal status. Consist of miscellaneous forests and dry wastelands belonging to private individuals, community groups, or the government. Concentration. This category forms a very high percentage of the forest ecosystem across all northeastern states and parts of Gujarat, where local community bodies manage them. Systemic metric. Reserved and protected categories are collectively known as permanent forest estates. They are strictly managed to produce commercial timber, harvest forest produce, and serve protective environmental functions. Madhya Pradesh leads the nation, holding 75% of its entire forest area under this permanent status. V. Grassroots movements and community conservation. A core theme of the chapter is that top-down government intervention is incomplete without traditional community partnership, as forests are often intertwined with local livelihoods. Sariska, Rajasthan, local villagers actively deployed the legal clauses of the Wildlife Protection Act to protest and successfully halt destructive commercial mining operations within the reserve. Bairodeb Dakiv, Sonchuri. In the Alwar district of Rajasthan, the inhabitants of 5 villages independently claimed and designated a 1,200-hectare forest patch as a sanctuary. They established an independent framework of rules, banned hunting entirely, and successfully warded off outside commercial encroachments without government involvement. The Chipko movement. Located in the Himalayan tracts, this community action successfully stopped local deforestation and proved that native community afforestation using indigenous species is highly viable. Agricultural regeneration. Citizen groups like the Bij Bachao Andolan in Teri and Navdanya proved that diverse crop cultivation is economically stable and highly productive without relying on synthetic chemical inputs. Joint Forest Management, JFM. O historical origin. Formally institutionalized in 1988, when Odisha passed the nation's first official state resolution for JFM. O mechanism. Village institutions are formed to handle the physical protection of degraded forest lands managed by the State Forest Department. O economic incentive. In return for successful protection, the community receives non-timber forest products and a direct share in the profits of successfully harvested timber. Sacred groves, the forests of gods and goddesses. Rooted in ancient tribal beliefs that all creations of nature are divine, these virgin forest patches are kept entirely untouched. Any form of human interference is strictly banned by local custom. O the Mundas and Santhals of Chota Nagpur revere the Mahua, Basia latifolia, and Kadamba trees. O the indigenous communities of Odisha and Bihar worship mango, Mangifera indica, and tamarind, Tamarindus indica, trees during wedding rituals. O general Indian culture holds banyan and peepal trees as sacred plants. O in Bishnoi villages of Rajasthan, wildlife like black bucks, chinkara, nilgai, and peacocks live completely unmolested as integrated, protected members of the human community. To wrap it all up, this chapter teaches us that saving nature isn't just about protecting a few trees or animals. It's about securing our very own life support systems. Whether it's the sacred groves preserved by ancient tribal beliefs or modern frameworks like joint forest management, JFM, community involvement is the key to our ecological future. We have thoroughly covered the blueprint of forest and wildlife resources. However, this is just one piece of the puzzle. Our journey through the CBSE Class 10 Geography syllabus is far from over. In our very next session, we will be moving directly into Chapter 3, Water Resources, where we will uncover the structural politics of dams, rainwater harvesting, and the global water crisis. The link to that next chapter is right on your screen and in the description below. Click right over, keep the momentum going, and I will see you in the next lesson.